ESG is on everyone's lips these days. In fact, one of the funds I manage is an ESG private credit fund. But in some places, ESG has become a dirty word. Especially in Texas, the epitome of America's oil and gas industry. In 2021, Texas passed a law that effectively barred state pension funds from divesting from fossil fuels. We are talking about $300 billion. In Texas, oil and gas isn't just an industry, it's a way of life. It's woven into the state's identity, its economy, and its politics. So, when the ESG movement gained momentum, advocating for divestment from fossil fuels in the name of sustainability, it posed a direct challenge to Texas' economic interests. The state responded by enacting legislation that safeguarded its fossil fuel investments. But the implications of Texas' stance on ESG investments extend far beyond state borders. It raises fundamental questions about the role of politics in shaping investment decisions and the balance between economic interests and environmental responsibility. On one hand, critics argue that Texas' law represents a blatant disregard for the urgent need to transition away from fossil fuels towards renewable energy sources. They see it as a short-sighted move that prioritizes short-term profits over long-term sustainability. On the other hand, proponents of the law argue that it protects Texas' economy and ensures a reliable energy supply for its residents. They argue that the state has a duty to prioritize the interests of its citizens over global environmental concerns. Perhaps, it shouldn't be about choosing sides, but finding common ground. For example, Texas has implemented various incentives to support carbon capture projects, including tax credits, grants, and other financial incentives. Texas is also a leader in renewable energy production, particularly wind power. Perhaps the focus should be less about the ESG label, but more about forging a common path that balances economic prosperity with environmental stewardship. And in the end, that's where the true opportunity lies.